Take it from a Brit. If you don't vote Republican now, you're gonna regret it later down the line. I see the UK as a canary in the coal mine for the United States. You're able to just look across the Atlantic, see the terrible decisions made by our politicians and learn from our mistakes. Many of the issues that affect us here and now affect you guys further down the line. And I wanted to tell you today that Americans, you should realize that you are incredibly lucky to have a Republican Party that is for the most part conservative and representative of the values that the Republican Party has traditionally stood for. Now, yes, I know Jeb Bush, etc., but Trump has really given the Republican Party back its gusto, and these midterm elections are a fantastic opportunity for you to reaffirm to the remaining naysayers within the Republican Party that a nationalist and America First platform is the way forward for the Republican Party and the way forward for America. Here in the UK, we're not so lucky. The Conservative Party has not been conservative for a very long time. The last decent leader the Conservative Party had was Margaret Thatcher, God bless her, and ever since then the Tory party has regularly shifted towards the left for two reasons, I'd say. One, to appease a new voting base, which is the millions of people brought in after Tony Blair opened the floodgates to immigration in 1997, and also in an attempt to win over young people. David Cameron, former Conservative Prime Minister, tried to make the party cool and multicultural. He rolled up his sleeves in photographs, and tried to look like a normal person and embrace the new multicultural line within the Conservative Party. Theresa May, our current Prime Minister, when she was Home Secretary, she said that immigration under the Conservative government would be reduced to the tens of thousands rather than the hundreds of thousands. And 8 years since the Tories entered government, we still have hundreds of thousands of people moving to this tiny little island every single year. It's insanity. And Islamic terror has only gotten worse too. In fact, it's probably one of the worst places in the world for it. 9 terrorist attacks were prevented in 2017, according to our MI5 boss. A British soldier was beheaded in our own streets. Children were blown up during a concert in Manchester. Tourists have been mowed down by terrorists on 2 of our famous London bridges, and thousands upon thousands of young girls have been raped by grooming gangs, by perpetrators from a particular religious background. You know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, with the UK's hate speech laws, I should probably be careful about what I say there. Dissenters have been silenced and sent to court over jokes. Yep, that happens. Our police spend their time scrolling through Facebook and Twitter to see if anyone's committed a hate crime, and yep, people do go to prison for those online hate crimes. And when the British people finally had enough of our current political direction and mass immigration, and we voted to send a message to the British government during the Brexit referendum, our so-called Conservative government essentially just ignored us. 2 years on, and we still don't have a deal with the European Union. And our Prime Minister appears willing to walk away from Brexit negotiations with a terrible deal, instead of simply leaving on our own terms and allowing us to trade freely with the rest of the world. It's a total betrayal of what the voters wanted. As a British Conservative, I could not look at the US more jealously at the opportunities you have in front of you. In just a matter of days, you can vote for Republican representatives who will stand by Trump's agenda. Republican senators who will stop the encroachment of the far left, who have taken control of our own Conservative Party and indeed our country. And you can vote for Republican leaders who will help Trump pass a budget to build that wall and put America first. Take it from Britain. We know how badly things go wrong when you elect far left and spineless politicians. Don't make that mistake. Get out and vote Republican. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, be sure to download our new app from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.